Can you believe that somebody kidnapped someone and chained them to the floor? Disgusting. Like, what the hell? How you gonna kidnap some? I thought you was throwing it at me. How you gonna kidnap someone and chain them to the floor? That's like something you see in a movie like Saw or something, right? So there's this video on the internet, and apparently, like I said, a guy kidnapped a woman, had her chained to the floor, and the cops discover her chained to the floor. They rescue her. I needed that. I think that's very disgusting. And like I said, what we do here in previous videos is I react to cool, interesting, weird, funny stuff. I love police body cam videos. I enjoy watching them. I don't know why, but maybe I should have been a cop, or maybe I was a cop in another life, or a crime detective, or a homicide unit. I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna be reacting to a video by Midwest Safety today. All right, I will be up here in the corner. Police discover kidnapped women chained to floor. Man, I don't know. This one really caught my interest, you guys. Please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. Please drop comments. I appreciate y'all. And the original video will be tagged down below in the description. Let's do it.
Yes, there actually is a woman chained up in a house. Officers from the Louisville Metro Police Department in Kentucky are dispatched to a neighborhood after a 911 caller reports a woman chained at the neck, yelling for help from a broken window of a house. As officers arrive at the location, they have no idea how fateful their actions will soon be,
going through
as the
that
full story plays out on their body
being
cams.
rescued.
Put the door down? Yeah. I got a bunch of loot. Yeah, it's...
Oh, that door is sturdy. Cop even dropped his clip. That house off the rip. This house already looks super creepy just by the looks of it. It looks like something from them horror indie games that you play, right?
Which window should kick out? Hang on 1 second. Which window is she at? Where? 213 Baker to radio.
Bro, get that ladder and climb up there. Go rescue this woman.
We're trying to make entry, but there's something barricading the door.
Like, how does this even happen, right?
Yeah. This board is there too. He's boarded up everything. Everything's boarded up. Hold the back and you want to hold the back of the front? I'll hold the back. Yeah, fire's on the way.
This is disgusting, man.
There should be a ladder on the side. There you go. You want to get up there? Or we'll climb through the window. They nailed everything shut. Well, we got this though. Try to keep the door.
For this situation, I feel like the SWAT team should be pulling up. That's just my opinion. I don't know. There's just like, this seems like damn near like some human trafficking stuff going on here, right?
All right, but everything is boarded up. You want to go first? Like this. Is anybody else in there?
He went to Lowe's.
He did what? Is he Hispanic?
Oh my Lord, this is
Hispanic male down the
crazy.
street with his friend. That might be who it is.
He's got long hair.
Long hair on the top, on the sides.
Bro, what the hell?
Where's the kid? Yeah,
Brother literally had her chained up like a dog right there, man. And it's like, how do you even get to a point to be like this with the women? It's like, how are you so territorial and so possessive over somebody to tie a chain around their neck, lock them up, and be like, good girl, don't go nowhere, you stay right here, all right? Hey, I know I shouldn't be, I'm not making a joke about it, but that's just like how I imagine the guy being. Like, if someone's chaining someone up by their neck, you know they got to be a creepy dude that's probably hella territorial and hella possessive.
But there's no one else in here, right?
No, you can check. There's no.
Is it just you in here? No female?
Bro has a pole in the middle of the living room. A bubble back TV in 2023 is also super crazy.
All right, we got fire coming, so give us a second, okay?
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Anytime you do the right thing.
You can check everything. There's nobody else.
So is he a clean cut Hispanic male?
He is, yeah. He's got
down the
long
street.
hair. He's got long hair. He's kind of big.
Right? Huh? Yeah, let's clear real quick. Make sure.
all we got is kittens down there.
I'm wondering what she did to piss him off for him to go on and tie her up by the neck inside of the house and lock her down where it's like, you're not going nowhere, girl. You're not going nowhere. It's disgusting, though. It's super disgusting. Plain disgusting, man.
Here we go. Hold it on her neck so it don't break it.
Telling you, this straight up feels like a horror indie game. Watching this.
There we go.
Come on, man, let's get her out of there.
Does he have any firearms?
No, I don't think so.
More 30-30 and Portland Plaza.
As long as she can go with it very much. It gets me to dance niggas
Bro. He gets her to dance naked for him. That's literally what she just said. Dancing naked while chained up around the neck. Imagine how uncomfortable like that situation or that scenario is in your head. Imagine just a woman held against her own will, pole dancing for a man. Straight creep. Weirdo, man. No damn way. This is diabolical.
Here we go.
Got it out of there.
You want to make extra good?
He's got the side door locked. You have to get in and get out.
Can you get out?
Yeah, you have a key to get out. You have a key to get in and out.
213, we got her in chain. We're going to try to come out to the front.
Just right over his he's got it. Well, you can't open it. He's got it locked.
Oh, he screwed it in.
He's got screwdrivers in this other room. It's locked. And the kitchen to the left.
Nobody's in the basement, right?
No, nobody's here.
3 Baker, are you on the other side of the front door?
10-4.
This room is locked. He won't ever let
That
me
house
in.
looks so nasty.
You have to have a key to get in.
Hey, I got fire out here.
I don't know.
It looks like they got
She's
the front door
traumatized, man.
nailed shut. You're fine. We're here now, okay? We're gonna get you out of here. Don't say sorry for nothing.
You need fire to force this door?
10-4. We're clear. We can go ahead and force it.
You bust that door.
All right, let's go in here real quick, okay? That's fine. We're forcing the door open for us.
He called me on the phone. He's like,
So this is in 2023, right? We're now in 2026 in March. I really hope that this lady got the help that she needed and hopefully has her life on track, because this is like one hell of a story to tell. This is like a story that the world all needs to hear, and I would love to hear from her point of view, her side of the story, her perspective of what went on here. Like, who is this lady? Imagine the feelings and the emotions that she had went through by being chained by her neck to the floor. Like, I want to know. I got to know now.
Watch that, man. Okay. Come on.
hey, did y'all clear the house?
Yeah, we cleared it. The only thing locked still is the basement door right here. She said nobody else is in here.
And the rest of
They need to go check that still. There could be someone down there, man.
Who did this? Are you hurt? You need EMS or anything?
No, I just pulled out of here.
Okay. You want to sit out here on the porch? Okay.
I'll be damned if she goes and ends up in the same
She's
situation
walking
again.
about a year. I don't want to see her.
How long you had that around your neck?
4 hours, maybe 5. We have a 1-year-old daughter together.
Where's she at?
My aunt has custody of her.
Okay.
And that's why he's always fighting with me, because they wouldn't let her go home to this house. He said, you're not going nowhere this time. He said, you're going to do it nicely, or we're going to do it the hard way. When he left, I tried getting it off the floor. I got close enough to the window. I broke the window and yelled at the neighbors.
Just hold really still real fast. We'll go like that.
Might be easier to cut the link on the chain.
I'm not streaming, I'm just recording.
What kind of car does he drive?
He don't have a car. He was with his friends, but I don't know. They picked him up in the back and take stuff back to Loveland.
What's his name?
Moses.
Moses?
Last name May. He's a
Oh,
stalky
boy's
guy.
going to
He's
jail,
He's
man.
got 2 tattoos of his daughter and son's name on his chest and a Scorpio right here on it.
This freaking disgusting creep has kids. He has kids, and he's doing stuff like this to a woman. You gotta like bring it up to these people that are doing this kind of stuff and tell them, if you could do this to someone, imagine someone else doing this to your kids. How would that make you feel? They're not gonna like that, right? They're not gonna like the idea or the sound of that. So it's like, how do you come to terms of doing this to another woman? No matter how mad they get you, if a woman makes you mad, in my opinion, your best bet is what you could do is you could just leave the situation and don't talk to them no more. If they make you mad enough to the point to where you have to feel like you have to chain them up around their neck like a dog.
He's got hair like down his shoulders.
How long y'all been together?
We've been together for 4 years.
Y'all have kids together?
We have 1 daughter.
You said you don't need EMS?
No, I don't need it.
Yeah. No, you're not saying nothing.
And y'all cleared the house? Good.
I mean, yeah, we can go back again to double check.
Yeah, let's run another search just to make sure.
Like 10 kittens.
Is there dead ones around?
No, but
Because there's like some death smelling over
I
here.
know. I told him to take care of him, and there's already 3 missing. I don't know if he killed them or what.
I got straight forward. Police.
I could imagine what's going through these officers' head. Like they're thinking like they could turn the corner at any minute and there might be another person chained to the floor. I already know what's going through their heads right now. And what's down in that basement, like it needs to be checked.
I wonder why all these are nailed shut. Yeah, a lot of these doors are nailed shut. We really can't do nothing with them.
Do you have
need
a
to go
gun or
check.
anything? Any kind of weapons? A knife?
He always has either an axe or a machete. He cut my hair with a machete.
Freak, man.
When did you do that?
3 nights ago, that's why I left him in the first place. It was all the way down here.
Should I take a picture? Yeah, on the floor or whatever. It shows the chain up right here. Yeah. That's the chain right there. Yeah. Or that's where it was connected to.
Did she rip herself off of it, or
No, we had to check it with this axe.
I guess that's the window she broke up. Yeah.
Good for her. It makes you wonder, like downstairs though. Hopefully no one else is in here. Did you want a water? Yeah, I'll be right back, okay? So the only rooms we couldn't clear is he has a room upstairs, the door nailed shut. He's got a basement door nailed shut, and he's got a back room door nailed shut also.
Why you had all these rooms nailed shut?
No tattoos on his face, but he's got one. It's a Scorpio right here.
Yeah, she's doing okay. We can go ahead and leave her.
You guys want to know what's crazy? There's a lot of women that go through these type of scenarios and they get their boyfriends in trouble, or these cowards that they're with, right? Get saved by the police and they end up right back up with the weirdo. And it's like, you can't help someone unless they want to help themselves. And it gets to that point to where it's just like, what can you do for somebody?
Like it is, it's a crime scene right now. So
I think it's a crime scene.
But do you live here?
No, I live at the corner.
I mean,
No, she's
obviously-
staying with me. She stayed with me last night.
She's fine. Do you know what the male looks like?
Mexican.
Long hair.
Long hair.
Is it clean cut or just long?
I really don't look at him too much
you're good.
because I think he's ugly. Because he's got a brand new machete. He always carries a machete, but I don't know if it's here.
Did he hit you or anything? Is he...
He smacked me in my face.
And
God
you've been here
damn,
for-
with a
you
machete
said-
though?
3 years.
Yeah, but
Bro,
you
it's
said
tripping,
you left.
man.
I left a couple days ago and he cut my hair off.
When did you come back? When...
I come back because I seen him
No, when?
riding today.
Today? You came back today?
Yeah, I seen him riding his bike and he stopped me. He was like, will you please just come clean up the rooms and I'll pay you. I was like, okay, but I don't want to fight.
Okay.
He was like, I promise I'm not going to hurt you. I said, okay. As soon as I came in, he smacked me. He locked the door with the keys and I knew. As soon as he locked the door with the keys, he wasn't going to let me go.
Okay. The second story window right here.
Okay, so it was open and she was just...
Yeah, she was able to get close enough to the window and push the glass out. And she was hollering for help. And this lady, I think, that's getting out of this Kia, actually the little girl heard her hollering.
Okay.
She's like, Granny, that lady's yelling for help. She got a chain around her neck. She's actually the one that called 911.
I guess they live there?
Yeah, they live right here. But I got her name and phone number.
Okay.
Thank
2 days
God.
around the
Thank God that they saw that. Like I said, though, I just really hope that this lady got the help she needed and she did not end up back with men that are treating her like this. All right? I don't like that because I grew up seeing my mom get beat up all the time by different men. So when I see situations like this, it kind of triggers me a little bit, all right?
Clock covert surveillance. Detectives radio to patrol officers that the suspect has returned to the house. That's when patrol officers pull up to the location and find a red truck with 2 men inside, with one of them matching the description of the suspect.
Did they get him? I need to see this man.
You get my location? Yeah.
Let me talk to you, man.
Grab the other guy, too.
Hey, put your hands on top of your head. Put your hands on top of your head, boss. All right, stand by.
Is that him?
Stop. What are you doing?
You're just being detained right now.
Detained for what?
You're just being detained, all right? Not under arrest. Any weapons on you, boss?
We just thought we're going Monday.
219,
All right, that's fine, man. Just hang out. All right.
Okay.
Sit on the wingback.
Oh, okay. Was it your doctor today, sir?
Is it me that you talked to?
Yeah.
I'm going to say no. Is that okay?
He gave me his card and I go look for him and talk to him and tell him to turn himself in. And he called him and talked to him. And he promised to go Monday to turn himself in.
I apologize.
Harassment for.
It's not harassment. It's called doing our job. You're being detained right now, and as soon as this is all figured out, if you're not in any kind of trouble, the handcuffs will be taken off. You're not being harassed.
Okay, but that's not nice. I don't like it.
Sit down.
Okay, hold on.
All right, who was that?
Jonah.
Who's Jonah?
The girl that was held hostage.
Okay. Hey, Jonah, how are you? This is
No,
Officer Clinton.
you're not on speaker, baby, so you gotta hold up.
Jonah, can you describe the suspect for me real quick? All right, is he Hispanic?
Yeah, that's him.
That's the suspect?
That's him. I know him.
All
I've
right,
seen him.
we'll give you a call here shortly, Jonah.
You say snitching him out. He deserves it though, man.
First name is Moses. Spell that.
M-O-E-S-E-S.
M-O-E-S-E-S?
No, I mean.
It's just you and your girlfriend that live
Yes,
there?
no, I mean, we can get
Girlfriend in there?
No, what she the drama thing. Like for the KTT, but that was not right. Really happy. Just because she not getting what she want for money. This
Oh,
is
you're saying that what she's telling the police.
yeah, it's not
Drama.
Yeah, it's drama. Yeah. That's not for real what happened.
Hey, you go with this dude?
You're free to go. All right, you have to train me up on that, but
Back to the academy for this guy.
upside down.
We just started heading over here to see if we can find him.
Lock his ass up,
That's the
man.
window that she broke out. I don't think it was just her neck. I think
You better get some crazy charges for that, man. Straight up.
Like a fighting dog almost.
The suspect was identified as
Hell yeah.
36-year-old Moises
Take
May.
his ass
After
to
obtaining a
jail.
search warrant, officers were able to fully clear the house and confirm there were no other human victims inside.
Take
However,
his
while clearing
ass
the
to
house,
jail.
police noticed that the entire house was essentially a makeshift confinement area. There was a significant amount of work that was done to the entire house, including barricaded doors that were screwed in, boarded up and bolted windows, and a front door that used a double-cylinder deadbolt, meaning it required a key from both sides, and it was later confirmed that Moises had the one and only key. The chain used on the victim was also attached to the floor with heavy-duty hardware, rather than just wrapped around something. These details suggest that there was some planning involved to the incident, which is important in determining premeditation. After his arrest, Moises told police that the victim, Jonah, actually chained herself up because she couldn't stop cheating on him. Jonah told police that Moises threatened to kill her if she left him or went to police, and that he continuously threatened and assaulted her to keep control over her. An interview right after Jonah was rescued shows her immediate response to the situation.
He made me strip naked, and he put a chain around my neck, and then he called his friend. He said, I gotta go take this equipment back to Lowe's. When I come back, I'm gonna kill you. It's hard when you think you know somebody and you don't. I just want to see him get in jail. I want justice. I want my daughter to be okay.
Moises was initially charged with felony kidnapping, felony intimidating a participant in the legal process, felony first-degree wanton endangerment,
Serious
assault,
charges right
terroristic
there,
threatening,
bud.
and harassment with physical contact. He would later have extremely serious charges added, however, as Jonah went on to tell investigators that Moises forced and coerced her to engage in commercial sex acts with other men. She said he arranged 5 of these encounters in exchange for money. This new information, combined with the
He
high
was
likelihood
pimping
of
her out,
premeditation
too?
due to the house
Oh,
being
yeah,
rigged up as a
he's all
makeshift
bad.
confinement area, led to prosecutors additionally charging Moises with 5 counts of felony human trafficking. This case eventually went to a jury trial in Jefferson County, Kentucky, which prosecutors said was the county's first ever human trafficking case to go to a jury trial. Theoretically, the maximum sentence Moises could be given based on all of his charges is 75 years in prison. However, after deliberation, the jury found Moises guilty on all charges and recommended the judge sentence him to 35 years in prison for his actions. The judge later sentenced Moises to 30 years in prison with the
damn.
eligibility for parole after serving 20% of
That fool got hella fat. I don't understand how people get fat in jail. Like, how do you get fat in jail with the shit they feed you in there?
his sentence, which is 6 years. In past years, Kentucky law used to require a person convicted of a Class B felony to serve at least 85% of their imposed sentence before being eligible for parole, meaning Moises' kidnapping charge, which is a Class B felony, would normally enact this 85% rule. However, this statute was recently revised in 2024. Now, a Class B felony must involve the death or serious physical injury to the victim. Because Jonah was found alive with no serious physical injury, it allowed Moises to be eligible for parole after serving just 20% of his imposed sentence. Moises will be 44 years old when he is eligible for parole in 2031.
Nah, they need to keep the goddamn chains around his goddamn hands and keep him in jail, man. But hey, it is what it is. Sometimes the criminal justice system, it's a little corrupt, but what could we do, right? Damn. That was something for sure. All right. that's gonna wrap the video up. Let me know if you guys want to see me react to anything certain. You know, I will most definitely be open to checking out other types of videos other than police body cam. I'm open to reacting to all types of stuff, like I said. Funny, cool, weird, interesting stuff. Okay? Well, hope you enjoyed the reaction. See y'all later. Peace out.